Rillo.
Welcome back. Well, just a beautiful Saturday, but big changes on the way for Sunday. The threat of severe weather and strong winds. If you remember, several weeks back, we had that one late evening where we had winds cranking up. Similar scenario for tomorrow, where winds are going to be gusting 40, maybe 50 miles an hour or greater, especially in some of the storms. But we're going to have gusty winds away from the storms as well. And then I buried the lead. The worst part about it, we have a significant severe weather threat for tomorrow as well. So let's get into it and talk about it as we look at the water vapor imagery. Going back to the southwest U.S., we have this upper level low that's out here by Arizona. And this is kind of like a bowling ball going through the alley, and the alley is the subtropical jet stream that is going to get quite active as this low pressure moves eastward. And already the threat of severe weather developing across Texas this afternoon, where we have a tornado watch in effect till 10 o'clock tonight. Farther to the north, severe thunderstorm watches up in Kansas, and this is going to be a high-end severe weather maker, especially as we get into northern Louisiana and then into Mississippi as well. Regionally, it's been a beautiful day today. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures topping out near 79 degrees. Comfortable humidity, but that's about to change as we're going to see a southeasterly wind tonight. So humidity, Mr. Humidity is going to be coming back, and it's going to feel closer to summer as we head into tomorrow. Now, here are the severe weather metrics for tomorrow. The main concern for storms with damaging winds and or tornadoes. We're pretty high on this level right here in the slight to moderate to maybe almost a likely threat for maybe a few storms that could produce damaging winds, but not everybody's going to see these severe storms. It's not a 90 or 100% chance type of a day for tomorrow. It's going to be more like 60 or 70%. Now, the risk of severe weather is back to the west of us tonight. Marginal risk. We might see a storm creep in here, but that's looking less likely through this evening. Tomorrow, this is the big story. An enhanced to moderate risk of severe storms, much of Louisiana. Down by the coast, it's a slight risk. Sometimes that marine layer in the Gulf of Mexico throws a wet blanket on severe storms. Wouldn't count on it since the Gulf has been running about 5 to 8 degrees above normal. So the possibility of strong long track tornadoes, EF2 or greater, that's a significant tornado, and the possibility of gusty winds better than 60 or 70 miles an hour. And even away from the storms, we're going to see winds gusting to 40 to 50. So it's going to be a blustery day ahead. So here's the latest NAM model showing breezy and humid conditions overnight tonight. Strongest storms developing tomorrow morning, northern part of the state, eastern Texas, and then moving into western Louisiana as we head into the latter part of the morning, and then going through the midday hours. We'll have to watch any of these storms. They don't look overly nasty, but they're going to have strong wind dynamics, and then they'll be pushing eastward as we get to about this time tomorrow afternoon, and maybe even a little breaks in the cloud and a sunset for us tomorrow evening. Then cooler air follows as we head into Monday. Looks to be a very nice day. Now, as we take a look at some of the tornado parameters, this is what's called helicity, the spin potential in the atmosphere. It's highest across Acadiana from mid-morning through the early afternoon hours, and then shifting up into Mississippi. And as we look at what's called a significant tornado index, this kind of bird dogs where we might see tornadoes, western Louisiana, eastern Louisiana, southwestern Mississippi. And watch this. Man, it gets lit up near Jackson, over by Greenwood, over by Meridian, and into western portions of Alabama. I have not seen this product go so gangbusters for tornadoes in this part of the world since we've been using this product, which is still kind of in an experimental stage, but nonetheless, it's going to be quite nasty and could see a significant severe weather outbreak. Winds picking up tonight. They're going to be breezy, gusting over 20. Then tomorrow, they'll be gusting over 30 to 40 mid-morning, early afternoon hours. So do expect sporadic power outages, especially in the rural areas, and you know who you are, so plan on that. So it's going to be a very interesting and certainly a windy Easter Sunday, and then things quieting down by this time tomorrow evening. So pleasant evening on tap, a nice breeze and clouds, and temperatures increase toward daybreak, so we'll be 69 the low, but probably about 75 first thing tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, windy with storms likely. Expect with a tornado watch for sure across all of Louisiana. Rain chance tomorrow, chance of getting wet at 70%, and those gusty winds. Here's the next 5 days. After that, it's smooth sailing going into next week. Highs in the 60s and 70s, lows in the 40s and 50s. So some good looking weather ahead, and we might see showers returning as we go into next week. But tomorrow, definitely a windy day with an enhanced risk of severe storms. We'll have the very latest coming up again tonight at 10. And beyond the air, probably a little bit more than that for tomorrow. That's it for weather for right now. We'll be right back right after this.